Dell's G series of gaming laptops have always gotten a lot of attention because they are supposed to bring Alienware for the masses. So when this arrived, the new Dell G15 5521 Special Edition gaming laptop, I was excited because I wanted to see if this is a good gaming laptop for everyone. So this is the new Dell G15 5521 and it's the Special Edition version of the laptop. Now this is Special Edition because compared to the regular G15, this brings more powerful specs and more RGB. I mean, this is how the laptop looks like. I know it's gotten a very stealthy, understated look, but if you're a fan of non-flashy gaming laptops, you're going to like this. The build is plastic with some metal elements on the lid, but this is a solid laptop with no major flex anywhere. Now, I did mention RGB, right? Well, there's this big 12-zone RGB light bar that looks very good, especially with the effect it adds to the desk. This is also customizable. You can change the colors here, add effects, and do a lot more. This does give a lot more gaming vibe to this laptop. The keyboard is also a 4-zone RGB that looks pretty cool. I also like the display. These are the specs, and unlike a lot of gaming laptops which cut the corners in the brightness, color gamut, this does not. This 15.6-inch panel has the sharp QHD resolution, so everything looks crisp. The brightness is good for laptop standards at 400 nits, and the DCI-IP3 coverage is at 99%, so colors look accurate. See, this display should be good if you plan to use this as not only a gaming laptop but also a laptop for video editing, photo editing. The viewing angles, the contrast ratio are decent too, and do note that there's no Dolby Vision or HDR support, but movies and shows look pretty good on the screen. Now it is a matte display with a high 240Hz refresh rate, which makes it apt for gaming, especially shooter games. Anyway, let's talk about the specs now. Now this comes in a lot of variants, but we have the top end one. This has a 12700H processor that has 6 performance cores and 8 efficiency cores and 20 threads. The GPU is the RTX 3070 Ti with 8GB VRAM and a total graphics power of 140 watts, which is good. The RAM is a 16GB DDR5 module, and there's 1TB of Gen 3 SSD, and its speeds are great as you can see in the Crystal Disk Mark score. Do note that there are 2 RAM slots, but there's only 1 SSD slot as you can see, although you can swap the SSD if you want more storage. As for the CPU and GPU benchmarks, the laptop obviously aces them as well. The high Cinebench scores indicate a powerful CPU that can easily handle usual and intensive apps without any problems. The above 10K score in 3D Mark just shows how powerful the 3070 Ti is, and it should handle AAA titles. In fact, we played a lot of AAA titles on this laptop and the performance was excellent. The 3070 Ti combined with the 12700H delivers great game performance in all the games that we tested. I mean, this is Cyberpunk 2077 at QHD resolution, ultra graphics, RTX at medium, reflections on, DLSS at balanced, and the FPS is very good at 5060. We all know that Cyberpunk RTX is a demanding game, so this is very good performance, and if you tone down the settings, you can get even better FPS. Now this is Red Dead 2 at QHD and ultra preset settings, and this too is an intensive game, so 68 plus FPS is no small feat. You get the same great performance in an esports style too, like Apex Legends. The FPS is over 120 while in gunfights, and sometimes drops to 110 in tense moments, but overall the performance is really good because this is at native QHD resolution. Now I'm sure you're wondering about the thermals. There's 2 fans and 4 heat pipes here, and there are 2 air intake vents at the bottom, 4 outflow vents on the sides and the back to expel hot air. Now combine this with the G performance mode, which pushes the fans and the performance to the max. You get great performance with a very cool hardware. See, we did not notice any overheating issues on the surface of the laptop or the keyboard. There's also no thermal throttling. And one thing to note, there is this vent on the right side and it blows air directly to the hand where you keep the mouse. But other than that, it's all good. The ports are also well placed for a gaming laptop. I like that the back has a lot of useful ports. You get a Thunderbolt 4 USB-C port, a fast USB-A port, HDMI and power in. This is great because I think a lot of gamers appreciate ports on the back. The left has the RJ45 headphone mic combo and this indicator. The right has 2 fast USB-A ports, and on the connectivity front there's Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2. Moving on to the keyboard and trackpad, I already showed you the RGB here and the keyboard is good. I mean, I've always liked Dell keyboards and this one is good too. This is a chiclet keyboard with good tactile feedback while remaining soft on the fingers. The keycap size is a bit small, but it's not a problem, and if you're someone who types for long hours, you'll like the experience here. Now here's how this keyboard sounds. The trackpad is a bit on the smaller side and the clicks are a bit hard, but it has a smooth surface, so it's decent enough to use. When it comes to speakers, there are dual bottom firing speakers that are pretty loud for a gaming laptop. I also like that the sound quality is good, although don't expect bass. The webcam is a usual 720p webcam with no privacy shutter or a keyboard key to cut it off. This is a video from the webcam and it's the usual 720p quality, but I think the mic is quite decent. What do you guys think? The battery is an 86 watt battery, and I know you'll probably use it plugged in, but the battery life in our testing was around 4 to 5 hours, which is decent for a gaming laptop. The laptop also charges fast with this 240 watt brick-like adapter. It takes the laptop to 70% in an hour, which is very good. To conclude things, let's talk about the pricing. The Dell G15 11 Gen variant started around 70,000, the 12 Gen variant started around 86k, and the Special Edition 5521 G15 laptop that we have here starts at rupees 1,18,990, and the top end variant we have costs rupees 1,66,990. And at this price, the laptop does bring solid gaming performance. See, the screen is good and responsive, the game performance is very good with top-notch thermals, the RGB light bar does add to the whole gaming vibe, the speakers are decent, the battery life is fairly good. The touchpad could have been larger and a 1080p webcam would have been nicer, but these points don't sound like deal breakers for what is a full-fledged gaming laptop. What do you guys think about this? Comment down below. Also, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, share this with your PC gamer friends, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing tech videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. 3 super यूजफुल YouTube ट्रिक्स। किसी भी वीडियो को फुल स्क्रीन करने के लिए सिंपली उस वीडियो में 1 फिंगर स्वाइप अप करना है और फुल स्क्रीन